Okay, it's time to test run the Pac-Man car. If you look closely, its acceleration is awful, so Pac-Man's car is the slowest accelerator amongst them all. Let's just see how well it can handle on Park Town again. Yeah, Park Town is the course you get when you race against the ghost when you unlock Pac-Man Grand Prix. The only way to get Pac-Man's car is to cover 3,000 kilometers. That's like 8 hours of hard work with the Angeles on the airport oval. Enough small talk to let's check the run. And it's the slowest car amongst the Duel class.
3, 2, 1, go!
If you don't get a perfect start, you get a bad acceleration like this. It also says that it features excellent cornering. Let's just have a look-see. Notice how the camera moves up and down. That's Pac-Man's car. Just forget about the acceleration, it's mainly driving. Handling any corner is really easy with Pac-Man. It's almost as easy as controlling the sword on Rumia, and that's the car I reviewed earlier. See? Piece of cake. So it's not mainly the acceleration of Pac-Man, it's mainly about his car and grip. Well, that's enough reviewing for Pac-Man. Let's just say that his acceleration is the worst throughout the whole game, but don't fool his magnificent steering. Now it's time to review one of Pac-Man's rivals, Blinky. Here's the next special car in the Pac-Man group, Blinky. If you look at its stats, its stats are quite low, but it still has similar features to the Angelus, but easier. Have you noticed his engine looks like cherries? Blinky's scooter is mainly all-round, but controls just like an F1 car, or the Angelus as some would say. Look at that speed gauze. So remember, the only way to handle corners this good with Blinky is to let go of the accelerator at the corner at the right time, just like the Angelus. Let's try the first corner. A word of warning, this is quite difficult. If you think tilting this camera makes you dizzy, try this view to make it easier. This is just like controlling a motorbike, LOL. Well, I haven't got quite the hang of it yet. So mainly, Blinky's scooter is just all around. His control is quite hard once you get out of the corner. Don't ask why. Whoops, I forgot I was doing Greenfield. Sorry. Well, I think that's enough reviewing with Blinky. Now it's time for one of his ghost buddies, Inky, one of the fastest ghosts amongst the Pac-Man group. Here's the next vehicle in the Pac-Man group, Inky. He's the fastest in the Pac-Man group, but his acceleration is not good, but it's still better than Pac-Man. This one. Did you know his engine looks like a cherry? Look at it! Anyway, let's see how he goes. Yep, Park Town again. Controlling Inky's car is pretty difficult, similar to the Revolta Crinale, but harder. Its speed gauge is still the same as Blinky's. As you can see, its acceleration is appalling, but it's still better than Pac-Man. Remember, once you let go of the accelerator, you start to steer out of control, like the Revolta Crinale or the down the Spectra. See what I mean? I'm sure you remember this video from Inky drifting tips, my first video on YouTube. It didn't get many hits, it was just about Inky's drifting tips. Yes, I know it's kind of boring, but I'm still not getting rid of it. I used that video to help me with this now. At least I can control Inky better than on my first video. So overall, Inky's is pretty fast, but its acceleration is quite crap, but still as good as Pac-Man. Controlling his drifting takes some time. That's enough for Blinky. Now it's time for the bestest duel car amongst them all, and recommended in Battle Royale mode. Pinky. Okay, it's time for the third ghost in the Pac-Man cars, Pinky. And look at it. Think ambush, think blistering acceleration, think instant stopping power. As you can see, Pinky's scooter is better than any other dual cars put together. It accelerates better than any other car and or scooter in the game. Will you look at that power up? It looks like the Galaxian, or flagship as some would say from Galaxian. On either automatic or manual transmission, it won't affect Pinky's scooter because her scooter only has one gear. Let's see how quickly its speed course goes. Whoa, did you see that? Oh my god, top speed in an instant. Let's see what happens when we slow down. The instant stopping power, faster than any other car. Anyway, off to the test. A pretty good car to control. Controlling this scooter is very easy. Once you go around a corner, let go of the accelerator, then press it again. Pinky's a grip type, so it's going to be pretty easy. This vehicle is definitely recommended in Battle Royale mode, but in Battle Royale mode, watch out for the devil sneaking upon you. Controlling Pinky's scooter is very easy. You just have to tap the X to it to handle a corner, like this. You can also use instant acceleration and stopping power to fool your friends. Now it's time for the final duel and nearly hardest in the game, Clyde. He may be the poorest, but wait till you see what he can do. Okay, it's time for the final car or scooter in the group, Clyde. Tricky, phantomless cornering, it takes care and precision to control this beast. If you look on Pac-Man GP, you can see that he is the awful ghost and he cannot even complete one lap throughout the whole race. He goes so slow you can easily overtake him with ease and he will not catch up with you. What the? His power looks like a key or something. Let's just see how he goes on Parktown. I'm saying Parktown because this scooter is very hard to handle. It's like this. When you go around a corner, it seems perfect. When you let go of the accelerator, steering it is very hard. You can easily outrun yourself.
3, 2,
Pretty good acceleration.
go!
Kind of slow.
Here we go. Good luck.
Wait till you see what happens when I take it around the first corner. Oh my. Is that hard or what? And the only way to stop it is to either brake or hit a wall, like this. Hey, I've never done that good before. Just try and take it easy with Clyde. He's the hardest ghost to control. Once you let go of the accelerator, OMG, you're out of control. And remember, the only way to stop it is to brake, keep drifting, or hit a wall. But if you're a very good driver, you should handle it in the easy peasy. You see, that's the only way to stop it for me. I still haven't practiced with Clyde much. Well, I hope you enjoyed me reviewing all the dual cars on Ridge Racer 5.